Von Fry, legendary badass, not shy, telling you how it is. Von Fry will die.
Well, fellas, let me tell you about where I've been. I went to Grand Tetons National Park, then to Yellowstone, then to Glacier, then to Waterton, which is what the Canadians call Glacier. We went by car. Not the idea I had in mind. It really boiled down to 9 days looking for bear, particularly grizzlies, and a bull moose alongside the road. And we didn't see shit. My mom blew out her ACL by day 4, so if you had day 4 mom injury, you win the jackpot. I thought it would occur later in the week. What do I know? Tetons. We went on a scenic float trip down the river. It was good. You want to go later in the day. There was at least 30 beaver out there, probably 4 or 5 bald eagles. We saw them snatching fish and shit. We saw a female moose coming up to the water to get some water. And I guess they were all attracted because of my GoPro's light mechanism going off. I had it on my hat. Now, Yellowstone. Geyser action, yes. You can see some volcanic activity. Asians really dug Old Faithful. You want to see hot Asian chicks? Go to Old Faithful. Wildlife, not so much. Yes, you're going to see an ass load of buffalo. Probably 1,000. I prefer to call them American bison, but what the hell. Didn't see a lot of other stuff. Spent a lot of time looking for other stuff. Didn't see it. There were some elk. There were some longhorn sheep that didn't have long horns yet. That's what you got out of Yellowstone. Now we trek further to Glacier. Interesting name, this Glacier, because there's hardly any glaciers. The glaciers that are there are small and not worth seeing. So, when using Glacier, use it to trek further to go to Waterton. In Waterton, we went to a hotel that bills itself as having no AC, no TV, and no Wi-Fi, which is great for the traveler who wants to use international data roaming rates. Yes. Man, we went to a cyber cafe there that it was like $40. Oh, free Wi-Fi. 40, you had to get a code from them. It was like $10 for a Coke and $30 for spaghetti. And that's what we ended up eating. Jesus. And that's American money in Canada. That was costly. But I gotta say that they have this road called Red Canyon Drive, I believe. And in their brochure, it says activities. Counting the bear along Red Canyon Drive. Well, you go there, and I kid you not, you will be counting bear. There were German tourists piled up, and we saw 5 bear. Different bear along our drive on this road. So if you want to see bear, and these are black bears, go to Waterton, check out Red Canyon Drive. I believe that's what it's called. Could be road, could be circle, could be boulevard. I don't know. That wasn't bad. We then ended up at Mount Rushmore. Free to get in, $11 for parking. That's where your taxpayer money's going. I liked Mount Rushmore. A lot of people complain it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. I thought it looked plenty large from where I was standing. Gotta say, there was a lot of weird tourists around there also. Anybody during this whole trip that served us food was from Slovakia. And they were skinnier than American women. And speaking of women, I think Wyoming may have a law against female drivers on the highway, because I didn't see any. And let me tell you, driving through Wyoming is freaking bliss. It's just your SUV and a bunch of semi-trucks and no one texting and driving their BFFs. In summary, Mount Rushmore, not bad, but don't park there. Waterton, choose a place with Wi-Fi, but you get to see bears. Yellowstone, geyser action and Asian chicks. Glacier, use this as a place to drive through to other parks. Seriously. Tetons, you get a lot of beaver and eagles.
Do 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 do.